It's review time. Today, we will be reviewing Pollen by Tennis. This album, I was introduced to reconnecting with an old friend of mine a while back. I was asking, what kind of music she listens to now, and the first person that came up with was Tennis, and I was like, oh, I've never heard of that group or whoever that is, so I'll go check them out. And I saw that they released an album this year, so I thought, hey, why not check it out? And I'm glad I did because I really enjoyed it. This is an indie album. It's a very soft, dreamy kind of indie album. It's only 10 songs. It's 35 minutes, and it gets in, it gets out, does what it wants to, does its job. Good. I'm glad. I like albums that know what they want to do, and this is one of them. It also is really consistently good throughout the album. Like, you start on this note and you go the whole way through on the same level of quality for each song. Some people might see that as a bad thing. Like, there's not really a lot of, ups and downs, like tension in the music. It's really just kind of easy listening. So sometimes, and for some people, it might be a good or bad thing. Just depends on your taste. I think personally, I would have preferred more like variance or like dynamic music within the album itself. But listening to each song individually, it has kind of helped me learn to appreciate what each song together in the album does. There's not really a super banger like big like, oh, you need to listen to this song right now song on this album, but it is a really consistent experience. And if that's the kind of thing that you appreciate in music, this is definitely something you should check out. If you're also an indie fan, you should check this out. I think of all of these, my favorite song is definitely Never Been Wrong. I'm a big fan of fun time signatures, and 6/8 is probably my favorite. So that already has pluses going on. But some other good ones, Forbidden Doors is good, Glorietta, Let's Make a Mistake Tonight, and I think Pollen Song also. Pillow for a Cloud is just like ethereal. It is a very good way to end the album. Um, but other than that, there's not really a lot to discuss. I think like it's they have a very specific like kind of niche style Tennis does, because it's a married couple that writes songs and plays keys on a yacht that they rent, and that's how they write all their music. And it does what they want it to do, and that's perfect, because sometimes you need to not get a little over ambitious. And I can appreciate the worth of an artist or two artists that can understand what they what they know. With that said, I will give this album a 5 out of 7. It's very good. Check it out if you're interested in any of what I was saying, like indie or like soft ethereal kind of like breathy, airy music. If you liked this review, give it a thumbs up, and please, please leave a comment in the description. I read them all. For what album I should listen to next, I will listen to it and I will make a review. There's one comment that I need to make a review for the album of that I haven't done yet, but that's just because I've been really busy, and it's going to come out this month, I promise. If that person who made the comment that asked not to be named is watching this video, you're coming up, bro. I promise you. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate every one of you. Bye-bye.